wanted to give you a quick update. I am in the process of choosing Wi-Fi. I guess it's not maybe Wi-Fi, but more of a cell phone signal booster. That's what I meant to say, along with a mobile router, modem. I kind of get the terminology mixed up. But what came to mind to me as I'm thinking about how I'm going to stay, connected to the outside world if I'm outside of the major city in regards to cell phone signal, was how important it is to stay connected right now. And what I mean by that is there is so much going on in the world right now, and it's so easy to have your inner harmony disrupted because you're connecting to all these things outside of you in regards to what's going on in the world with these things right here, the mandatory get the thing in the arm or else lose your job. It's just a rough time. It's a rough time. And if you don't stay connected internally, and I mean connected to source, stay in prayer or meditation or whatever it is you do to calm the mind, it is just so easy to fall into a inner unbalance and disharmony. So I just want to say to you all that I'm praying for everyone, because we are definitely living in unsurreal times, and there's so much that's being hidden, so many lies, deceit. Don't get me started. I just want everyone to know that this is the time to tune out everything. And even though I'm trying to figure out ways to, stay connected when I get on the road, the truth is I probably don't need to be connected at all. I don't want to be in the middle of nowhere and have an emergency and not have a cell phone signal. But on the other hand, like right now in these times, it's just so important to spend time with yourself, to disconnect from the outside world, to go within, and to kind of seek truth and stop getting it from outside sources. There's really no truth being reported if you're definitely watching mainstream media, but the truth is within, and that's what I want to say. So if there's something you need to connect to, it's not on the outside, it's on the inside. When looking at boosters, I actually ran across a lot. I didn't know there were as many options out there. The first one I looked at was the SureCall Fusion 2Go RV, and there actually was quite a bit of information regarding this particular device. It had really sturdy build from what others said, and I saw it's very popular in the big RV community, even though I got a camper van. The next one was the Opry. I ran across this one, but I didn't find anything on YouTube, any YouTube reviews about it. I saw a blog that mentioned this one, and that's how it came up on my radar, along with a couple others that I had never heard of before. All in all, I didn't see enough information about this one to make me feel comfortable. And then, of course, WeBoost, which is probably one of the most popular ones out there. But price-wise, the rest of them are running around, $300 to $400. This one is pretty pricey. Not at all taken away from what it, may or may not do. But as with anything, depending on where you are, it may work well for you, and it may not, depending on how remote of the area. And then this other Antlet, I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right. That was another one that came up in a blog that I had never ever heard of. Know nothing about the build quality, and then there wasn't too many reviews on Amazon. It was priced very reasonably, but that might be a reason for that. Who knows? I guess until you try it. Another one that I had never heard of was AnyCall, and again, not a whole lot of information on that one either that I could find. It came up on a blog, and that's how it got on my radar. And the price was very, very reasonable with the lesser known brand. So probably everything is made in China anyway. Who knows? But the one I ended up deciding to go with was the SureCall Fusion To Go 3.0 RV. It actually had really, really good reviews from the RV community. When I found stuff on YouTube about it, and other a couple of blogs that mentioned this one, it had great reviews, and it won a couple of awards as well. But there's a few compelling reasons why I decided to go with this one in particular, in regards to what it had to offer. So again, the sturdy product build was very appealing to me. And then there's several antennas with this unit. So you have additional and optional antennas for the exterior and the interior. And there's a 3-year warranty. The price is pretty doggone good for what you get. Multiple users at one time, and it supports the 4G and 5G network. I decided to pair it with Netgear Nighthawk M1, and this thing has been around for a while. It actually has pretty decent reviews. They have 2 different models, so I didn't go with the higher price model. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, it's just 30 bucks more, so not that big of a difference. But any rate, I chose the one for $259. And some of the things that I heard about this particular product was that it was very reliable. You could connect up to 20 devices simultaneously. It had an antenna port, which is, you could actually hook an antenna right up to it. And the battery life was good, and it also doubles as a portable battery. So I don't have any experience with any of these products, so for sure I'll be the test dummy. So let's take a look at unboxing this package. It came really in a plain brown box, and I actually thought that I had gotten a knockoff product when I first grabbed it from the mailbox, because online everything I saw showed it in a green and white box. So I thought I got like some fake product, but then I saw this label on the box, and when I unpackaged it, I actually saw branding on the parts. So when I opened the box, there was no rhyme or reason. Everything is kind of just thrown in the box. I can't say it was packaged poorly, but there was nothing really protective except one little small styrofoam block, and you'll see that in some of the images coming up next. So the antenna was in a separate box. I'm going to unpackage everything and just show you what it all looks like. It came with 3 separate pamphlets for installation. There's a user guide, and it's almost like you got 2 products in one, because there was a quick guide for an RV, but then there was one for a car as well. And this product seemed to come with a lot more components than the other ones that I compared it to. So I don't know if I actually got 2 in one. Here is the part I think that goes on the exterior of the vehicle. So the white antenna mounts on the roof of the vehicle, and then there's antenna that screws onto the little forgive my terminology, I'm going to say thing because I just not really sure what you what you call these, and I don't have the directions in front of me anymore because I've already dropped this off at my installer. But then here are the components for the interior of a car. So there's a internal antenna, two of them, and one you can actually put the Netgear on, and it's supposed to boost that signal. And you have a cord also that goes to the vehicle. I'm going to give a little close up more of these the connection guides, how everything goes together. So this is the setup for the RV. As you can see, you have the external antenna, coax cable, the internal antenna, your power plug, and I guess there's some specifications with how far the antenna needs to be from the interior modem or antenna, and you can tweak the gain from what I come to understand. My installer is taking care of all of this, so I did not dig that deep into it. Here's the setup for the car. So I actually hope this is 2-in-1, so if I'm in the car and I need to boost my signal, I can, kind of swap this part out of the RV and use it in my car when I'm not on the road. So this is the setup for the car as well, and I've dropped everything off like I said, but just stay tuned. Once he gets everything hooked up, I'll come back and let you know how everything is working. So any rate, I'll talk to you guys later.